that, and Randy, would you go through and explain?
Sure. This is the final step in the process that the board, after approving this ordinance, we will have it published in the Kenosha News. We're hoping to have it in there on July 4th, roughly. Once it's published, the annexation is final. We do have some other clerical work. We need to send it to the Secretary of State. They need to send it on to different agencies, and we'll do what we can to make it easier for them. Amy will be going to the circuit court to drop off a copy tomorrow. She'll also be going to the Register of Deeds to register with the Register of Deeds. This is a long time coming. I think at least 10 years of dedicated work on this, and I think the agreements with Pleasant Prairie and the City of Kenosha were the precursor to starting this process. So, anyway, did you want me to read the ordinance, or?
And if you want, or we'll take care of it from
Okay, that's fine. Take it up from there.
Okay. First of all, I would need a motion to pass the annex ordinance number 1.
So moved, Mr. President.
Motion by trustee Glenbaki,
I'll second that.
and a second by trustee Farrell. And if I might, Mike, if you'd like to read it, you can.
Sure. Annexation ordinance number 1. An annexation ordinance to annex all lands comprising and located within the legal boundaries of the town of Bristol, Kenosha County, to the village of Bristol, Kenosha County. The Board of Trustees of the Village of Bristol, Kenosha County, Wisconsin, do hereby establish an annexation ordinance to annex all lands comprising and located within the legal boundaries of the town of Bristol, Kenosha County, to the village of Bristol, Kenosha County, and do hereby ordain as follows. Pursuant to the order of the Circuit Court of Kenosha County in section 66.0219 of Wisconsin statutes, a referendum election was held on Tuesday, June 29, 2010, within the territory of the town of Bristol on the question of whether or not the town of Bristol should be annexed to the village of Bristol. A majority of votes cast at the referendum election was for annexation, with the vote count being
402 to 35.
402 to 35. The associated population to the territory to be annexed is 2316. Attached as Exhibit A is the scale map of the territory to be annexed. Attached as Exhibit B is the legal description of the territory to be annexed. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Trustees of the Village of Bristol hereby adopts and establishes the annexation ordinance to annex the town of Bristol to the Village of Bristol. Be it further resolved that the existing zoning classification shall be maintained until further action by the Board of Trustees of the Village of Bristol. Be it further resolved that the clerk of the Village of Bristol is directed to file with the Wisconsin Secretary of State a certified copy of this ordinance, a certificate of the referendum election results, and plat of the territory to be annexed. This annexation ordinance was duly adopted by roll call vote at a duly called and noticed meeting of the Board of Trustees of the Village of Bristol on June 30th, 2010. Approved, Richard J. Gosling, Village President. Attest, Amy Klemko, Village Clerk.
Thank you. We have a motion to approve by trustee Glenbaki and a second by trustee Farrell. Is there anything on the question? Then a roll call vote. Trustee Atwood.
Aye.
Trustee Farrell.
Aye.
Trustee Owens.
Aye.
Trustee Hendricks.
Aye.
Trustee Glenbaki.
Aye.
And trustee Matthews.
Aye.
And the president probably votes aye. Okay, motion passes. I need a motion to adjourn.